He was once the king of R&B, a hitmaker, a legend, a genius. But behind the platinum plaques was a darker truth. And now in 2025, many celebrities who once worked with R. Kelly are asking themselves, did we ignore the signs? This is the story of R. Kelly versus the industry and the artist who regrets ever working with him. From I Believe I Can Fly to Ignition Remix, R. Kelly wasn't just a solo artist, he was a collaborator magnet. Jay-Z, Michael Jackson, Lady Gaga, Usher, Celine Dion, everyone wanted a piece of his magic. But while he was making hits, he was also facing disturbing allegations. Allegations the world ignored until it couldn't anymore. In 2019, the docu-series Surviving R. Kelly exploded onto the screen. It exposed decades of abuse, manipulation, and control. Suddenly, the world turned on R. Kelly, and so did many of his collaborators. Artists began pulling songs, public apologies rolled out, but fans weren't just angry at R. Kelly. They were asking, how did the industry let him operate for so long? Lady Gaga apologized for Do What You Want and had it removed from streaming. Celine Dion deleted her duet. Chance the Rapper said collaborating with R. Kelly was a mistake, but some big names stayed silent, and that silence raised more questions. Was it fear, loyalty, or guilt? Behind closed doors, many insiders say the music industry protected R. Kelly. He was profitable, and that meant powerful. But now, with convictions, cancelled deals, and a legacy in ashes, some of his former collaborators are still trying to distance themselves from his name. This isn't just about one man, it's about a culture that chooses silence until it became impossible to ignore. And for the stars who once stood beside him, the question will always remain, did they know? Did they look away? And what do they regret most? This is R. Kelly versus the industry. The story isn't over.
This little shit I'm working on. You have reached R. Kelly. Unfortunately, I'm asleep. Been out partying all night and I'm blasted off that Hennessy. I hop to hotel lobbies, going to them after parties, throwing up and carrying on. Have to have somebody drive me home. Get through the door, fall on the floor, get up, I'm staggering. Look upstairs, shit is blurry because I'm real bent. And now I don't know whether I'm coming or going. And this goes out to all of my homies calling. Leave your name right after the beep, and I'm sure to get back with you if I'm not asleep or blowing on some trees or having a little sex, or if I'm not faded or making a baby. Drinking Belvedere, 7-Up and gin. I told myself never again. Sleeping while the club is crunk. Don't make no sense to be that drunk. Arguing through the night, pushing on people and starting fights. I was f***ed up, I confess. People saying Kels is a hot mess. Even after that, I was taking shots. Shot after shot, shot after shot, shot after shot, shot after shot.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.